Whoa, weeaboo. Yo, what's going on, weeaboos? Welcome to another Weeaboo Wednesday. And if you don't know, Weeaboo Wednesday is just my weekly anime and Japan-themed news segment that I take a bunch of stories from other websites, smush them into a news segment, and present it to you, the viewer. And man, oh man, is the news ever boring lately. But despite that, there's a new Japan video on the way, so get ready for it. So in a recent Xbox live stream, they revealed a new game coming out for the Xbox One Series X. They almost made it seem like it was going to be kind of an exclusive, but then it was revealed later that it's going to be coming out on pretty much everything. The game's called Scarlet Nexus, and it looks pretty cool because it's one of those sort of CG anime type games by Bandai Namco. The game is actually a role-playing game, and it looks to be something like maybe a hack and slash or an action RPG, and it looks pretty cool. The graphics are pretty decent. It's set in the future where apparently humans have developed like special powers within their minds and stuff, and the main character has the ability of psychokinesis. So it's pretty sweet, the ability that you have to kind of like fight stuff with these weird sort of like mental tendrils. I don't know. Point is, it looks pretty cool, and it's going to be coming out on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. But the thing is it doesn't really look like it's going to be any better on one system than another. It seems like it's pretty standard tech, so just get it on PC. Either way, it's still cool to see like an original anime game coming out as like a big release coming up soon. So that's cool. Inuyasha is getting a new series. Yashahime, Half Demon Princess, is going to be the sequel to the Inuyasha franchise. It's going to take place in the same universe as the other ones, where Inuyasha's daughter as well as Sesshomaru's daughter team up together to go back in time and essentially reclaim their past because they have like amnesia or something and they don't remember stuff. I don't know, there's really not a ton in regards to the story that I really could understand because I haven't watched all of Inuyasha, so I didn't really know what I was reading. But still, it's pretty exciting to see something like Inuyasha coming out with a new series. Inuyasha's original run was from like 2000 to 2004, and then they brought it back for like a 2009-2010 sequel series. So it's been effectively a decade since there's been any original Inuyasha animated stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people that love Inuyasha, so this is pretty exciting to see so far ahead in the future. It's actually coming out this fall, so it'll be releasing on television week to week, so get ready for that if you're a big Inuyasha fan. This one I can't really do without reading it, but it's pretty adorable. Because you stayed home, because you made sure to wash your hands, because you thought of your family, because you and your friends supported each other. Because you were kind, because you helped the ill, because you worked for all our sakes, because you never gave up on the future. It'll be okay. The future is healthy. That was an ad featuring Doraemon, you know, the anime cat with no ears. It's like a robot, and yeah, it's a pretty iconic series. But it would seem that this ad was in the Asahi Shimbun newspaper, and it's essentially just a nice little message of hope. But of course, this is sort of going into another campaign to try to promote the movie, because there is a Doraemon movie that was supposed to come out in July, I think, but it's gotten moved up to August. So this is part of a little promotion there. And in conjunction with this, you're actually able to go and get like backgrounds for your computer and your phone, as well as video call backgrounds of Doraemon, as well as even like posters to put up in your shop to say, hey, we're closed, but it also has Doraemon on it, so just a cute little way to do that. I like that. That's a nice little thing to do, and especially because it doesn't really even need to be done, because Doraemon is Doraemon. It's iconic no matter what. Promare is going to be getting a exclusive collector's edition. This got announced recently, which is kind of weird because I already had a pre-order in for the Steelbook version, which is supposed to come out in May. So I don't know if they're going to forego the May 19th release of Promare, but this one comes out in August. The collector's edition is going to come with your standard fare of cool little things like a little booklet, a decal, as well as like a copy of the English script. And yeah, I don't know if it's really that necessary, but of course Promare was a great movie, so why not get this awesome collector's edition? But still, I'm really hoping that they still release the regular edition soon, because I wanted to watch it when it came out in theaters, but that got pushed back, so I don't know what's happening with that. But if you're into it, there's going to be a more expensive collector's edition coming out in August. This one's pretty crazy. Japan is going to be deciding this week as to whether or not they will lift the state of emergency, not entirely, but basically this would affect over 30 prefectures in Japan, though places like Tokyo and I guess heavier metropolitan areas are still going to be expected to maintain the state of emergency lockdown, essentially. But still, places that are less at risk because they might have lower populations and less people moving in and out of those towns are potentially going to be able to go back to somewhat normalcy. We're not quite sure if it's going to happen. Shinzo Abe said that he's going to be working with the government and of course like economists and other experts to try to come together and see what would be the best decision for Japan. I don't know how to feel about this. Obviously enough, we're still not past this whole coronavirus situation. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but who knows? I'm hoping they just do the best thing for their country. Though I will say that mentioning economists as part of the team that are reviewing whether or not they're going to do this does make me think they might be doing it for the wrong reasons. So I don't know. Koji Kumeta is a legendary mangaka who is responsible for quite a few great series. I myself am a huge fan of Koji Kumeta. This is actually a personal art book of his that has some art from different series, of which one is Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. But the reason for bringing that up is because a series called Kakushigoto, which is an adaptation from another manga that he has created, is going to be teaming up with the Zetsubo Shoujo and the voice cast from Kakushigoto, and they're going to be making a special music CD. Why this is important is because if you know anything about the Zetsubo Shoujo, you'll understand that that is part of a project that involved the one legendary Kenji Ohtsuki. Who, I can't tell you how much I love Kenji Ohtsuki. He is one of my very favorite musicians, like period. Definitely one of my very favorite Japanese musicians, but one of my favorite musicians once over. His music is amazing, it's hilarious, and there's actually 2 songs already released of what will be an entire CD, I'm assuming, that's supposed to come out in June. So, I am super, super excited. I didn't expect to see Kenji Ohtsuki coming back to do anything, really, but the guy's crazy. He's old, but he's amazing. He can still go out there and scream his head off, and the music is still wonderful. So, I urge you to go listen to it. I'm gonna definitely link that below, because it's Kenji Ohtsuki. And that's gonna be it, guys. I didn't really have a lot this week, but I will say that there is a Japan video very, very close, so get ready for that, and make sure to watch it. Like this video, like the next video I release, comment on this one, tell me what you think the most interesting story was, and click this video right here. Besides that, I'll see you guys for another video very soon, so hang on until then. But have an awesome day, have an awesome week, and I'll see you this weekend.